Good morning, guys. It is Friday. We made it. Thank you guys so much who have journeyed with me this week as we have just processed through the song Here Again. I'm already going to tell you, I'm looking forward to next week. The weekend is going to be fun. Yesterday was such a beautiful day. It was as if the Lord was saying, let me show you in the midst of all things how I still move and how I still work. I hope that this week has been encouraging for you. This song alone is just an amazing song, but it really leads into biblical truth when we're walking through a hard time in life without God being acknowledged in our lives. It is very hard for us to process some of the things we may be walking through or to stand through those situations. But I want to tell you guys this, that we are not alone. And I say we because we're all in this together. So many times I think you can hear someone say, man, God really moved in this season, or God really showed up, or God really did this, and the Holy Spirit was there. I just want to clarify something. Jesus came, lived, and died for us, but not to just show up every now and then. The Holy Spirit is always there. The Father is always watching over us. The reality is sometimes we can get so distracted that we forget to acknowledge His presence. And that is the place where the enemy seeps in and he destroys. He speaks lies. He feeds fears. He brings division. He puts us in a place where he can control the narrative. But Jesus came so that the Father could be the author of our stories, of our beginning, of our end, to restore, redeem, and revive every season and everything that we're walking through. So today, I just want us to be encouraged to acknowledge the presence of the Lord in your life, in your home, in your story, in your situation, because acknowledging His power will give you the power in all of your weakness to be strong and to stand and to move and to speak life into this situation and not feel drowned, not feel broken beyond repair. God, I thank you so much for who you are, and I thank you for all the things you've given us. Lord, I pray for my friends. I pray for my loved ones who are walking through the uncertainty of what's happening in this season, God. And I just know that you're there, and I just pray that you give them the courage and the strength to acknowledge your presence and to own it and to celebrate it and declare it and proclaim it above all things, that you are a King of Kings. You are the Lord of Lords. You are moving when everything else is still. You are God. You are God. You are God. The enemy wants us to believe, Lord, that there's things that we need to change, we need to go back, or if we had or how dare we, or why didn't we, things of our past. But you have stepped in. Jesus, you stepped in and said, no, it's all erased, it's all forgiven. I will now guide you and protect you and cover you. So God, let that not be a place where the enemy can seep in with someone who's walking through a hard time right now and wondering, well, what if I should have. Don't let them be hard on themselves, Jesus. Lord, I just can sense you telling me to just speak life into them and say, look, listen, it has happened. It was done. Now pick up and move forward, because God has greater things in store. Don't beat yourself down. Don't hold yourself down. Don't be hard on yourself, because you did not know what was to come. But what you do know is you're not alone. And this season will pass, it will pass, and you will rise. You can't go back to the beginning. Can't control what tomorrow will bring. All I know is here in the middle, in this moment, is the place where you promised to be. Not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again? Now as I walk down through the like the sun shaping the shadow. It's in my weakness, your glory appear. Not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? Jesus, 'cause all I want is all that you want. Will you meet me here again? I'm not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again, Jesus? 'Cause all I want is all you want. Will you meet me here again? Jesus, will you meet me here? Jesus, here again. See, not for a minute was I forsaken. The Lord is in this place. The Lord is in this place. So come, Holy Spirit. You see my dry bones awaken. The Lord is in this place. Jesus, not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I pray that we can find ourselves standing strong today because we know the Lord is with us and we acknowledge his presence. You guys have a great weekend. I will see you here Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.